Nichols with eXp Realty. I'm here with Macey Houser, owner of Skin Sesh Aesthetics.
Hey guys!
Thank you so much for being here with me
Thank
today.
you. Thank you for coming. I'm glad you're here.
You're welcome. I am so excited to hear about all the services that you offer.
Yeah.
So let's start with the best way to book and contact you.
Well, the best way to book and contact me right now is through Facebook. I have an Instagram account as well, but I'm more active on Facebook. I have a contact number, but the easiest way to get a response from me is through Facebook, Skin Sesh Aesthetics. Yeah.
Okay, awesome. And can you tell me about your office hours right now and appointment times?
Right now, I still work as a CNA, but hopefully soon I'll have enough clientele to be in the office full time, and the prospective hours are going to be 10 to 4.
Okay.
And every other Saturday, hopefully.
Awesome. Once you build up the clientele,
Yes.
and yeah, once you get regular customers.
Yeah.
Now, can we talk about the services that you offer? I'm so excited to hear about it.
So right now, I guess what I'm known for are Brazilian waxes. It just kind of fell in my lap. Whenever I came in here, I did a lot of facials in school, so I was like, yeah, I'm gonna come in, I'm gonna do facials, maybe some waxing here and there, but I found that when you start a business, you gotta go with the cheapest startup cost, which for me was waxing.
Yeah.
And I didn't learn Brazilian waxing in school, so I taught myself through ebooks, through training, outside of school, and it's a love of mine in the weirdest way. But yeah, so I specialize in Brazilian waxing. I have a whole wax menu on my Facebook page, everything from facial wax, back, chest, legs, you name it, all the way down. Right now I only service intimate waxing for women because I'm not trained in male Brazilians yet.
Okay.
But yeah, that's the whole waxing portion of it. And facials, I offer express facials, custom facials, and acne facials and derma-plane right now.
Awesome. So with waxing, can you tell me about kind of what wax you use, or?
Yes, I use, I'm a hard waxer, which I use hard wax only in the shop. So in school I mostly took to hard wax. We learned both, waxing styles, but I do hard waxing, and it tends to be more forgiving on the skin. It adheres to hair only, but there's contraindications to any type of wax that you use. For me, if you book a waxing appointment with me, the 2 questions that I'm going to ask you is, are you allergic to anything? Are you on retinoids? And the reason being is because that can make your skin lift, and we don't want that at all. And also, if you're on antibiotics or what medications that you take, you'll fill out an intake form, and I'll have that on file, and if anything changes, we make changes to the files.
Okay, can you tell me about like what the first appointment would look like if they book with you?
Yes, so you'll book, and typically if they don't take you to the if the GPS doesn't take you to the lower level, I'll tell you I'm at the upper level, and you'll come in and you'll come over to the desk, fill out an intake form. I'll ask any questions, ask if you need water, do you need to use the bathroom, and then as like for a Brazilian appointment, I'll direct you to the bathroom. If you need to use the restroom, I'll give you wipes to do a quick wipe down, and then you're ready to go. And afterwards, for my first time clients, I'll send a sample of grapeseed oil, a business card, and a waxing after card.
Oh, okay, awesome. Can you tell me about how long the Brazilian usually takes?
I always give it at least 45 to an hour, and that's just because of nerves, intake form, just the first time jitters. So I always give it at least an hour, but if it goes smoothly without any breaks, which I allow, you set the pace for me. If you need a break, you always let me know. It typically will take about 30 to 45, give or take, but I always give at least an hour just to make sure.
I know, I was so nervous the first time I had one myself.
Yes, it's not fun, and I tell my clients, I don't bluff. I say the first one is not fun, but you set the pace for me, we get through it, and then 9 times out of 10 they'll say, that's not really as bad as I thought it was going to be.
No, and then it gets easier every single time.
Yeah, it does. Your hair thins out. Super soft, like for me, I'm on a 5-week cycle, and you keep consistent with your aftercare, hydrate, exfoliate, follow everything that I give you to do, and 9 times out of 10 I'll ask clients, and they're like, it's awesome, helps with ingrowns, For people who have like hyperpigmentation in the area, the more that you wax, it could brighten the area as well.
Oh wow, I did not know that. So that's incredible.
Yeah.
And you get to go without shaving.
Yeah, the razor burn, no more.
Do not shave in the middle of appointments.
Yeah, that's a biggie. No
Yeah.
shaving in between appointments. It just throws off the hair cycle and it doesn't give you the results that we aim for.
So you have to keep coming and make sure you do it regularly.
Yeah.
Because if not, then it's like starting all over again.
It really is.
So.
It is. There's been clients that I'll say, it's time to do your first time wax again, even though they've been coming for months, and they agree that it's not fun, starting back into a waxing cycle. It's better to just stay consistent. And if, you have months that you're not able to come, at least keep the aftercare at home consistent.
Okay, what's the aftercare look like?
So aftercare is, like I said, the grapeseed oil or jojoba oil. I always recommend those because they are for everybody. They're non-comedogenic, which means that they don't clog your pores, and that's for every skin type. So that's what I recommend, and that's what I keep in the shop. And so you'll hydrate every day and exfoliate with a exfoliating mitt or a dry brush every other day, and that's literally it.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's as simple as that. And some people will fall off of that for a while, but it's easy to pick it back up and just make it a point to at least do it a couple times a week, 3, but every other day is like the magic number.
That's awesome. That's really not a bad.
No, it's easy. It's easy to keep up with it, which is another perk of doing it.
Yeah. Can we talk about your facials that you also offer?
Yeah, so my Express Facial, that comes with 2 cleanses and a custom exfoliation based on your skin condition and your skin type, an exfoliating mask and hydration, moisturizer at the end, and that is priced for $35 right now. derma-plane, that's one of the biggest ones and one of my favorite ones to do.
Yeah.
And that one's just a very great exfoliation for your face. It can help with anything like reducing pore size, which, people say like, will it make my pores smaller? No, because your pores are the same size,
Right.
that never changes. But there's things that you can do, facial wise, that can reduce pore size. And so fine lines and wrinkles, getting rid of vellus hair, dead skin cells, helping skin.
Is derma-plane like? Could you explain to me what it is?
Derma-plane, like I said, is like a good exfoliation for your face. It can help with cell turnover, anything like how you want your makeup to lay. It gets rid of vellus hair and dead skin cells, and it can help with product penetration, like how far your product goes into your skin. And it's one of those services that whenever you walk out, you're like, wow, my complexion is completely different, because that's all it needed.
Yeah.
And it's you use a surgical blade to go through, and it's probably about 30 to 45 minute treatment. It's awesome.
Oh, wow, that's quick.
Yeah, it is quick, but that also comes with, that's the exfoliation portion of the derma-plane, but that also comes with 2 cleanses, the derma-plane, hydrating mask, and your moisturizer as well.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
How often do you have to keep that up?
You could do every 3 to 4 weeks if you choose, but it could go as long as 6 weeks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it's really like...
Yeah, everyone's different with their skin, so the times vary, but that's pretty, I'd say about 4 weeks is the sweet spot with that treatment.
Yeah, because everybody has different skincare needs.
Yeah, and it's hard to tell, like, if people say my skin's doing this, or I'm having trouble with this. It's one of those things that you need a skin analysis for. You like, come and see me. I can tell you everything. But yeah, it's great. I love it. I started doing it probably about 4 or 5 months ago, and it's one of the biggies.
Yeah, I mean, it's awesome. It has a lot of health benefits especially your skin. I mean,
yeah, everything, all facial procedures or treatments, they all pretty much help with like the same things. It's like, what does your skin tolerate? Some skin types, or especially sensitive skin, probably wouldn't benefit much from a derma-plane until their skin barrier is up to par. But that's one of those things that just a express facial could probably fix complexion wise with texture or anything like that. Yeah.
And you also offer a basic acne.
Basic acne, yes, that's a 60-minute, it's an
Mhm.
hour, and that typically comes with, you have to have, for the way that I do it, a specific skin type, acne, oily, things like that, because with that procedure I do high frequency, and that puts oxygen into your skin and your cells, and it helps with the cell turnover, and that helps pretty much make your skin purge. And that high frequency isn't for everybody. It's got contraindications, like if you have a pacemaker or diabetes, things like that could hinder the treatment. But yeah, that's a big one too, and it shows very good results.
I love that. How often do you have to do?
Everything
It's just based on skin.
Based on skin, and I say about, you can get it every 4 weeks or so.
Okay.
Yeah.
So everything's about 4 weeks. Come back.
I say 4 weeks just to give your skin time, like, and once it hits the point where you're like, oh, it can tolerate this, a couple weeks. It really just depends. I take my time, making sure that people don't overcompromise their skin barrier with coming.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
You're helping your customers out, watching out for them, and they can come to you, and also you'll make a treatment plan for them.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Yes. Or they just tell me like what their skin concerns are, what their skin needs are. I keep a chart. If anything changes, I write it down, and that's how I keep track with everybody.
Oh, I love that. The importance of a skincare routine. We haven't hit that one.
It's a huge importance.
Yes, it is.
I always say, skincare is healthcare.
Mm-hmm.
It helps, with signs of aging. Nobody wants to look wrinkly or old or anything like that. And, age is just something that we can't control that. So, but we can control what goes on our face and what goes into our bodies as well. So, it's a huge importance because it helps, it's not like one of those things where you're like, oh, well, I hope that this works. If you stay consistent with your skincare routine, it's going to help with pore size. It's going to help with your complexion. All the concerns that you have with acne, seek an esthetician. We can help you make a plan. If not, coming into the shop, getting facials or anything that you need, creating a plan that works at home. Things like that will really help you out with aging or any skin concerns that you have.
That's incredible. You're also gaining confidence.
Yeah.
Whether it's the resilience.
That's a big thing is, people come in and they're like, it's so funny. I always say, don't be nervous. And then you can see the nerves all over everybody's face coming in. But I try to keep people as, serene and calm as possible. In the weirdest way, because it's a painful procedure, but things like that, as simple as that, can change somebody's mood and confidence level, and that's really one of the best things about this career is the confidence, that you can bring people. And I love it. I love what I do.
Yeah, because you can just see them gaining confidence, whether it comes to their face, their skin.
Or they message you and they're like, wow, like, this is all my skin needed. It wasn't like a 30-minute thing, really. Like, thank you. And, just people saying, like, thank you, Macey. That's big for me. I really love that. I love what I do.
I know, because you see, like, a lot of pharmaceuticals being pushed, too. Like, oh, I need Botox, and really you just need, like, or facials.
Or Accutane, things like, and that, that helps with people with cystic acne and things, but sometimes it's just changing your diet or changing your skin routine in general, or knowing what needs to go into your skin routine, active ingredients that help with each skin condition or concern. It's sometimes it's just as simple as that, and it'll put a smile on your face for sure.
Yeah. Definitely changes the way you look at things.
Yes, it does.
So that's incredible. Love being in your room. It does bring such a calming sense in here.
Thank
it's
you.
Just so peaceful. It's nice. It's quiet. The way you have it decorated is beautiful and lovely.
You.
Especially when you're dealing with something so intimate like you are.
Yes.
So.
Yeah. it's such a weird thing, you know.
Yeah.
I talk about it, I'm like, this just fell in my lap. I never, in school, I never would have thought that I would go out and I'd have my own business. I'd, do Brazilian waxing. That's like a very intimate, personal thing.
Yeah.
And I'm grateful that people are comfortable coming to me and letting me help with their confidence level, or just, in general, coming to me. I appreciate everything. I'm very thankful. I'm happy.
That's awesome. I mean, that's incredible. That's all you can ask for. You're such a sweet person.
Thanks.
To be able to do that. I mean, if I was going to have anyone, it would be you. Because
Thank
you're
you.
just so sweet, and you make the process just so nice.
Thank you so much. I
You're
appreciate that a lot.
Oh, you're welcome. Well, thank you so much for doing this interview with me. I really appreciate your time and letting me see your office and where all the magic happens.
Yeah, it's here.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.